we've got the Burris C4 Plus. This one is for the 270. You can get it for the 30-06 and I believe one other, or you can customize it. It was packed up pretty nice. I've taken it out. It had a front piece for the scope. It had a cover, nice pliable foam. It was wrapped. Comes out nicely. So, it's a 1-inch tube, 3x9x40. You get the scope. It comes with a custom wind map already stuck on there. They do give you an extra one. They also give you a Allen wrench so you can adjust the turret adjustments, turret caps. It is a, as I said, a 3x9. It's pretty stiff, feels good. Got your adjustment for your focus. It can you get in there and what do you see? Anything good? It should be.
Yep.
Anyway, what they have in the reticle is basically your duplex reticle with hash marks for wind. That's what the wind map is. It'll allow you to use the hash marks to adjust your windage. I'm mounting it to a 270. Scope that I took off was a old 30-year-old Redfield 6-power. There was really nothing wrong with it except for that it was old. It needed to be cleaned up. When we were cleaning it up, the crosshair inside snapped. And I'm taking a guess that this thing was not nitrogen filled and it would probably fog up and everything else. So I think it's for the cost of replacing this and the time frame to get it repaired, I just elected not to spend. I think they got a 6-month, almost to a year backlog on repairing these things. So I elected to go out with something new, the Burris C4 Plus. What I have done is I've got new rings on here. This thing originally had, believe it or not, rings that you could flop off to the side. And I guess the idea behind that was to use your iron sights. But since your iron sight in the rear was removed because you put these on, I don't understand why you'd want to flip them off to the side. So, what do we use? Leupold medium rings. Also use their well, the Remington 700 bases. These are the mediums. Turns out this thing will fit just about right. It has just enough clearance on the tail end of the mount that you will be able to run your focus. How does it work? Well, I'll find out shortly. I'll get it mounted up, probably take it out in the next week or so, and zero it in and see how I like it. I'll probably zero it at 25 to start with, and then get out to 100 yards and do a final. What did you get with the box? Well, your user guide. It also includes one free custom clicker. So that means you go on their website, burrisoptics.com. If you know your cartridge that you're going to use. Now, I'm going with some 150s, but this will probably not be the the one that I go with. I think I'm going to go with a higher muzzle velocity, energy, 150 grain round. Anyway, you give them your basic information off the box, if it has it, or off the manufacturer's website, or if you have a chronograph, you can give them your own ballistics. Basically, you go on their website, build a ballistics chart for your round, and they'll send you a new clicker. First one is free, according to this. Second one after that, I'm not sure, $50 or something like that. It is a small fee, they say. You also get your Allen wrench so you can adjust your turret, your top turret. So once you zero that in, get it zeroed in at your 100 yards, you reset the clicker so the 100-yard hash mark here matches your zero. So when you go to a 200-yard target, 250-yard target, all the way up to, I believe this has a 650, maybe even a 700. It's not, actually doesn't have any numbers there, so maybe that's 675, 700 yards. It does have very nice clicks in it. Maybe you can hear it. So it does have it. My understanding, this thing does not have a zero reset. See, so you can just pop on back and it's gonna go on you. I think it should set pretty good. I have had it sitting in the gun. I have tightened down the rear scope mount, ring mount there to at least get a feel for it. I think the eyepiece is going to sit fine on here. The other thing that does come with is the rifle scope user guide, which is printed in, oh, geez, let's see, English. It looks like you're going to get some Spanish in here. It looks like you're going to get some, probably some German by the looks of it. What else? French, my guess. And who knows what else. It's probably got to have numerous languages in here by the looks of it. Spanish, French, German, and who knows what else. And it looks like Russian. So there you go. I think it'll be a good scope. Like I say, I will be upgrading the turret to a 150 grain. I just need to get some, I don't have a way to get the ballistics off of it, so I'm going to use the ballistics off the manufacturer. Some of the other things you need to give them is your elevation. If I remember right, you'll need elevation, you'll need a few other pieces to the puzzle, and they'll build it for you. If you can't give it to them, they'll find it and make it as close as they can for you. So, again, Burris, lost my little cap there, C4 Plus, 270. It comes with the 270 130 grain Spitzer. They've already given you a rough estimate on velocity, and they've already done it at 2,000 feet. Probably took an average of where most people would be using this thing. I'll probably be at around an 8,000 foot area. I'm already at 4,800 feet, so I will at least have that difference added to it. And for those of you who want to know where this is made, the bottom of the scope, it says made in the Philippines. Why? Because our government likes to tax us to death. So what do? You outsource. There you go. Is it a good scope? Probably. They have a lifetime warranty on this thing, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm not going to use this thing as my daily beater anyway. Looks pretty good. Side focus is on this one. The cap comes off. You set this one. It's got 1 click, 1/4 MOA. So basically you're going to set your windage. After you have everything done, you set it. When you're done with it, you don't play with it anymore. You put the cap on, you say, I'm done. Shouldn't have to mess with it because this one does come with the reticle that has the don't think it shows it here, which it doesn't, but it does have a built-in, and I'm sure you can find it on their website. It does have a built-in in the reticle, the windage adjustment, hash marks for windage. So there you go.